Hey guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. I am in rainy day Guatemala, finishing up leading my 200-hour teacher training program here, Full Circle Art of Being Whole. And yeah, I have a nice, beautiful day to myself with a quiet studio. And I'm feeling really grateful to have the space to just unwind, having a nice rainy day, and the weather is speaking to us here at the studio, so I hope that you get to hear a little bit of it. But today, let's think about opening the hips, getting into that sacral chakra, so getting in that space of creativity, of fluidity, of personality, like who we are at the core, and it can be quite of an emotional space as well, opening into the hips, but yeah, be nice and opening. And if you have a block with you, I suggest having a block. If you're at home, you can get a book that's rectangular that has a little bit of weight to it, because these blocks are always quite nice to have. So we're going to start on the backs, saying that with our block. And plant the feet and let the knees be bent. Have the block nearby. Just allow the arms to relax alongside the body. And ground down through the feet. Take an inhale, lift the hips up, and bring the block underneath the sacrum. So it's going to go long ways, or as I say, hot dog ways, underneath the sacrum. And we want to support the lower back for supported Settubandhasana, Sarvangasana. So you could stay here with the arms alongside the body. Just feel this opening in the top of the hips. The support feels nice. And then maybe you could wiggle the hips around a bit until you stretch the legs forward, nice and straight. Maybe stretching the arms up overhead. And we just allow ourselves to open along the entire front line of the body. So this entire chain of fascia, just finding some length and opening. And just settle into stillness here, into silence for a bit. There's nowhere that you need to go. There's no certain person that you need to be. Just dropping all roles, all responsibilities, and just allowing yourself to settle into the presence. Let go of any mental wars that are waged or any mental thought patterns that do not serve you at this time. And take 5 more breath cycles here. Next inhale, bend the knees, plant the feet, bring the arms back alongside the body. And release the block and come down onto the hips. Bring the left foot on top of the right thigh and bring the hands interlacing underneath that left calf around the right shin. Just giving ourselves some space into the left knee. And as you pull the right shin in, maybe pressing the left elbow into the left thigh, opposing here forces. So opposing forces, allowing a bit more opening into the left glute, maybe into the left hip. And set the right foot down, keep the left knee on top, and we're just going to drop everything over towards the right. You can move that block out of the way. The arms can go into a T or a cactus, and just turn your head to the left. If this is a lot for the neck, you could just turn the head up towards the sky, more neutral position. And slowly come back through center. Set the left foot down and switch sides. Bring the right foot on top, or the right ankle on top of the left thigh. Weave the hands underneath that right calf, around the left shin, and pull in. So opposing forces here. Press into the hands with that left shin. Press the right elbow crease into the right thigh. And set the left foot down, unbind, and let everything drop over to the left. Find those cactus arms or arms out to a T. You could turn your head to the right or the head up towards the sky. And slowly come back up through center. Knees into the chest. Give a rock here. Hands around the knees and just rock from side to side. And take the knees apart. Take a hold of the big toes here. Happy baby, Ananda Balasana. And allow the hips to be nice and open. Maybe taking a hold of the bottom of the feet and pressing down through the hands, pressing up through the feet. Energetic lock here, and that lower back plugs down. We just allow more opening into the hips, so nice and active here. Knees into the chest, and find a little gentle rock along the spine, up and down. And take about 3 rocks until you come up to a seat. So we're going to take up space here. Upavista Viparita. And so we want to just allow the legs to go nice and wide. Sink the hips down into the earth, toes pointing up. So peel the chest open. Take an inhale. And on the exhale, slowly walk forward. So maybe this is your edge. Maybe you get here and this is a bit too much. Pause. If you'd like to come down, maybe coming down to the forearms. And then maybe folding all the way down. So you can use the fists as a space for the head to relax. You can use your block. You can use a pillow, anything that feels good here. Relaxing down. We usually stay for at least 5 breaths in these poses where we're feeling a bit of tension. So especially if you're feeling tension in the hips, allowing 5 to 10 breaths to really just settle into the space, find stillness, and give the fascia time to lengthen. And slowly peel the chest up. And bring the legs in just a little bit. So we're still wide, but we're not as wide. And you're going to bring the block to the inside of the left calf. And bring the left elbow down to the block. Left hand behind the left ear. Right arm stretching up and open. So get some length. If this is too tough, you can always stay on the left palm and open here as well. Doing the same thing. Prop or no prop. Do what feels best for you. The right hand can also bind with the left to open the chest a bit more, open that right shoulder if that is available. Inhale, come up through center. And let's switch sides. Bring the block over to the right calf, right elbow down, right hand to the ear, left arm stretching up and over. So the right hand is actually, it's right above the ear, so we're not on the ear. That could be a little uncomfortable. You can clasp the hands if that feels good. Spin the chest open, let the left shoulder come down the back. Inhale back through center. Can move the block out of the way. And bring the feet together. Open the chest, hands to the shins. Take an inhale. And exhale, slowly fold forward. Let the head drop into that space between the feet if you get low. Or if you need a block, you could bring a block on top of the feet. Or you can always stay more upright if you're feeling quite tight in the hips. But we just allow ourselves to fold in. And peel the chest up. Find a nice easy seat. Cross the legs, hands resting on the knees, and just take a moment to ground here. So anytime that we come towards the end of our practice, giving ourselves space and time to just ground, to feel relaxed, allow the muscles in the face to settle, allow the breath to be easy. And take an inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, bring hands to heart center, Anjali Mudra, pressing thumbs into the sternum, nice open chest. Thumbs between eyebrow center, bowing down towards the earth that supports us, we say Namaste. So thank you guys for joining me on the mat today. You can find more flows on my YouTube channel, so feel free to subscribe and join me on the mat somewhere around the world again. If you'd like to hear about trainings or retreats, head over to echoflowyoga.com, or you can check me out at echo_around the world on Instagram. Thank you guys for joining, and I hope to see you someday.